morning. I'm Colleen from GE Designs. This is our newest and grooviest show, So Great Saturday. I am so happy to be here. We are, like I said, GE Designs. We're in Chaska, Minnesota, and thankfully all over the world. We're the home of the Stripology Rulers. If you don't know us and you don't have a Stripology ruler, we want to be sure you get to know that. If you've seen us before, welcome back. Hello. This is also a new day of the week for us, so we're hoping to make some new friends and spend some time with those of you who can't make it to our shows that are Monday through Friday. So I'm happy to tell you that in addition to myself here this morning, we have two producers, and there they are, Mr. KP.
Hello, hello.
And Mr. GP.
Hello, everyone.
Look at that, two producers. This is such a fun show. We figured we needed a lot of producer help, and there they are. So there they are. Thanks, you guys, for doing this show together with me.
Of course.
So we want to tell you that there's a lot happening at GE and a lot happening today on this new So Great Saturday show. We do have one thing we want to turn over to the producers, though. Every Saturday that we do the So Great Saturday, and it'll be the second Saturday of each month, we'll have a snack section. And this morning, the producers have chosen their favorite snack. Let's see what that is. Look at that. You guys went above and beyond there.
Look
at that.
Straight from the gas station.
So there's no recipe, no fancy images, no. Nope.
Nice and easy. Just go buy it.
Just go buy it.
By the Peanut Man.
The Peanut Man. Nice. Well, we love that. We love that trail mix snack. Thanks, guys. I can't wait to see what your snack is next time we do a show. Do you have other favorites?
Maybe we'll make something.
Oh, the
keyword maybe.
There's a possibility. All right. Well, thanks for that. Every week, every time we do the show, we will have a favorite snack by the producers. So thanks so much. This show is all dedicated to our newest pattern, which is Billie. And I have had the good fortune of making some Billie blocks, and I have so much fun with this block. I'm just really excited to focus in on it all through the show today. So I thought it might be fun to take a look at Billie, the pattern, and how Billie got its name, and look at some great ideas of Billie's from the GE Designs crew. So let's take a look at the Billie, the famous Billies. What do you think? So the first most famous Billie is Billie Holiday, and there she is. And if you don't know Billie Holiday, she is a famous blues and jazz singer from the 30s and 40s and so on. And Billie, the name of the pattern, was actually inspired by Billie Holiday. So we're really grateful to have Billie Holiday there. Next up, from our four most famous Billies, is Billie Eilish. And there she is. So that's a more recent famous Billie. And I love Billie Eilish. Are you guys Billie Eilish fans?
I'd say I'm a fan.
You're a fan? Mm-hmm. I love it.
At the beginning, not so much, but
now
I've grown.
You're warming up to
She's
Billie
got some hits.
So much fun. I fell in love with her when I saw her interviewed on a Netflix specials, but I digress. So part of the reason in choosing the name Billie, Gudrun wanted to have a name that was not gender specific. So Billie can be used for a male name or a more traditional female name. So we have two female Billies, Billie Holiday and Billie Eilish, and here are a couple of male Billies. The first one up is Billy Crystal, and if you know Billy Crystal, he's a famous comic and movie actor, and just a great man in his own right, and there he is. And do you guys know Billy Crystal at all? Does that name sound familiar?
We know him because he's Mike Wazowski.
There you go.
Monsters, Inc.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. In addition to learning a lot about the Billie pattern and Billie bundles and so on, we'll learn a lot about the generations here at the So Great Saturday show. Finally, the fourth Billie on our list is Billy Joel, and there he is. That's a list of some of his greatest hits. He's, of course, a singer, still playing Madison Square Garden. He just did his 100th show there. And frankly, I did look for some famous Billies around the world, and I pretty much found these four. Well, I found other American Billies, but these four really rose to the top. So those are our famous Billies, and thank you for all of the famous Billies. So let's take a peek at the Billie pattern. It is, I love the Billie pattern. I know I already said that, but let's take a look at the Billie pattern image. Billie is one of our newest patterns. It will make quilts in 6 sizes, and of course we love that because it makes the pattern just so versatile. It's a single pattern, and it's available in a paper format and in a PDF format, and it really will lend itself to multiple layouts and unlimited fabric choices. So Billie is a great option. Let's look at some great Billie items, some Billie show and tell that we found on the crew, on Facebook crew. I had a lot of fun searching for these Billies. Let's take a look at the first one. The first one is from Colleen Lepper, and this is a beautiful bundle. This is called Kindred, right? This is so fun. So I pulled a couple of different Kindreds because the folks posting them had different kinds of layouts. Here's another Kindred. This is by Jody Bullinger. Jody, same layout as Colleen, but I love this, and just shows you how striking and pretty this is with that great big floral border. Next up is a Billie in a very different layout from the first two. This is Elaine, and Elaine did a series of lights and darks using the Kindred bundle. So just really, like I said, a unique and intentional layout using the value of those creams and reds. And then we have Billie in Kindred from Mary Kay Porter, and hers was more of a random layout, and that's also very pretty. And finally, the GEDesigns. This is the image from the cover front, right? This is Kindred, and also in the more random layout of colors. So cool, and like I said, it's one of the quilts that we really love having a border on that quilt, so much fun. In fact, we have 2 Billies in the studio today. The one behind me, which is Clover and Dot, and this is such a fun Billie, and the one behind the producers, which is Feed Sacks. I love them both. I love them both, and there's just no end to the possibilities when you're thinking about Billie. Let's look at some more show and tell. Next up is Karen's Billie, also out of Feed Sacks. So hers, again, has a very intentional color layout, in the sort of the concentric diamond pattern. Love it. And then contrast that to the GE layout, which has the color layout on the diagonals. Great effect, so different and so wonderful, both of them, all of them. And then we have a baby Billie. This is by Robin, and Robin made this as a donation quilt. And it just goes to show you how you can just put all kinds of different contrast. Now this is more high contrast, but what a fun Billie that is.
I like that one. That's my old high school color.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, love it, love it. Thanks, Robin, for that one. What's up next? Okay, there we go. That's the GE Clover and Dot, right? That's the quilt behind me, and I think that is spectacular. Love that. Lots of scrappiness there, but there's also, as you know, always a rhythm to the GE bundles. Next up is, this is Jeanette and also Shelley, and they did this, again, concentric diamond pattern of color, and just gives a nice rhythm to this. Love it. And Next up after that is Diana with Modern Abstractions. So cool. Beautiful layout here as well. And just goes to show you how versatile the pattern is. We've had every possible style of fabric represented here, and they're all so cool. We have a couple more with different layouts. Let's see the next one. This is Tina, and Tina has that diamond pattern layout again. Love it. This is the first from Tina, and then the second from Tina is, she said, maybe I should try the on the diagonal layout. I'm not sure where she landed. It'd be interesting to know, but I love both of these. Now, this would also be fun if you needed to make 2 quilts for sisters or cousins or something. You could make them out of the same fabrics and do different layouts and get a very different look, and that would be fun. And then we have another Billie, very scrappy, but we love this. This is from Dory, and Dory calls this her Rebel Billie. So she really changed out the layout of the block. And Gudrun, as you know, always says, make it your own. You go for it. Do something interesting and fun with this. And Dory absolutely did that. Love it. Now we have Nancy, and this is Nancy, 2 quilts by Nancy, her temperature quilt, and also Billie on the right, and that is Verdigris, right? And I have to also say I'm a little envious at how organized her sewing room is. I'm thinking if that were my room, I'd spend a lot more time there. My sewing room does not look like that, so thank you for that. And we have one more Verdigris, right? This is Cheryl, and Cheryl did, that's a cool picture too, isn't it, on the fence? Very cool use of Verdigris.
I really like this one. It's my favorite bundle.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
That's what the new GEG pattern is made out of.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. Love it. And then we have another layout from Carol. And look, she posted this on her Facebook page. Happy Mother's Day to all you quilty moms. Love it. Love it. And is this the last one? Judy.
Yep.
How pretty is this? Pinks and blues and in different dark shades and dark and light shades of blue. I love it. So no end to Billies. Love it, love it, love it. That's Sew and Tell. We talked about how great Billie is and all of the great bundles that would make a wonderful Billie. Let's take a look at some. First of all, I have Clover and Dot, and Clover and Dot is a really fun collection in blues and greens and this sort of gold and creamy red, and that's the quilt behind me, and so we know that that is going to make a great Billie. Also up here in the queue is Feed Sacks Good Works, and that's the quilt that's behind the producers. I love the Feed Sacks collection with the citron and the gray and all of these, the aquas, and then the dark blue. Like I said earlier, you know, Billie is really a great opportunity to do something scrappy, but not so scrappy that there's no order to it, if you know what I mean. And Gudrun does such a nice job of organizing the bundles so they're scrappy in an organized, structured kind of way. I hope that makes sense. And then, of course, Kindred. I love Kindred. We saw lots of Kindreds in these rosy reds and these creamy whites, and that is a super fun collection as well.
That was one of the first bundles I saw when I started working here.
Really?
Kindred, yeah.
Kindred?
It was also a favorite of mine.
Kindred's a favorite of KP. Next up, Verdigris, and we've established how cool that is. We love Verdigris. Lots of texture in here, and yet enough sort of blenders to give your eye a place to rest on this. This one you like, GP?
Oh yeah, still my favorite. It would make a great Billie too.
Yes, absolutely. And we pulled a couple of ones we haven't seen in Billie yet, but let's see. This is Bahia Flora. Now, Bahia Flora is lots of greens and lots of pinks and aquas and dark blue, and this would make a great Billie. Great Billie. And then rustic gatherings would make a great Billie. So if you love something a little bit more traditional in the grays and the blacks and the creams and the these rusty colors, rustic gatherings would be more of a traditional vibe for Billie, but would be awesome, awesome. And a new collection that we just have, Winterberry, and I looked at all of the Christmas bundles we have, and I picked this one because it's just so fun and playful and interesting, and I think the size of the Billie block would make a great use of Winterberry. Look at all those fun quilts. So that's our So Great Ruler. Because we want your Billie to be excellent, let's take a minute and look at some great tips and tools for making your Billie block perfect. Let's take a look. The Billie block is, like I said, I've said this 3 or 4 times, a really fun block to make. And it's not a lot of mystery here. There are a couple of steps that are going to be really important so that your Billie block will be not only sized properly, but squared up properly. So let me show you that. First of all, I'm using my Stripology Squared Ruler for Billie. And I even put Billie at the top to remind me that all of these little ruler stickers are for my Billie prep pattern. I do have the luxury of having more than one squared ruler, so I can do that. And I have on the pattern, I'll show you just a couple of things. On the pattern, I use the stickers, and I put stickers on the pattern as well as the ruler to know where my cuts should be. So I know that my first cuts are the blue stickers and later cuts are purple stickers and so on. When I get to the squaring up part of the block, I'm going to use the green stickers. I'll show you how that looks. So the instructions tell me to find my 8.5 inch square on either on my XL ruler or on my Stripology Squared Ruler. And the 8.5 inch square is right here. It's white lines down to here and across. And so I've got my green arrows here because it helps me just narrow in on that versus trying to find it. This just tells me this is exactly what I should be looking at. It also tells me that I want to have the diagonal line on the diagonal here on these 2 greens, and I want to also have my diagonal lines on these 2 corners, which it isn't quite yet. Finally, I did a little bit of fussy stickering, and I put my green arrows here to remind me that even no matter what size this is, I want this to be 8.5, obviously, but I want this Billie square here, this piece of Billie, to be centered properly. So I basically took my ruler. This is 3 inches. I took my ruler and put this in the center, and then put green arrows there, so I know I'm doing that properly. So now I know I'm going to go ahead and cut 8.5 and 8.5, and I'll do the number 2 slit and the 10.5 inch slit. And I could add green stickers to this as well if I felt that would be helpful. Now I'll turn my block just one time, and I will do the same thing. Now I know that I have 8.5 top and bottom. So I've got 8.5 here and 8.5 down here. I want this diagonal line on my seam, and I want the Billie piece here to be between these 2 green arrows. So let me orient that a little bit differently. How close I can get to that. So it looks pretty good there. So I'll go ahead and be sure I'm reminding myself to not look at the corner of this. I'm going to trim that off. I should be looking at this and this as my landmarks. I'm going to trim that again on the 2 and on the 10.5. Now I have a beautiful Billie with the Billie, the integrity of the block is maintained. So when I go to put all these Billies together, they're going to go together just right. Isn't that beautiful? So what I love about the Stripology Squared Ruler, actually all the rulers, they're just so great at cutting strips, great for subcutting, great for squaring up. And then, of course, I get out my ruler stickers, which are really help me with my concentration and remembering what my steps are. And they come in 6 colors: Grape Ape, Lemon Drop, and Strawberry Daiquiri together. And then these 3, which are Blue Lagoon and Mojito and Cosmo, these 3 colors together. And frankly, I use all the colors all the time. So there's my tip for making yourself a perfect Billie. What do you think, guys?
I like it a lot. Seems
do you
very
use
helpful.
those ruler stickers?
I actually use them just with organizing my desk here at work.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. When we were in Duluth for the quilt show, a customer came up and said, my piano teacher has me use those ruler stickers on my piano music. And it turns out her piano teacher is a GE employee. So I thought that was clever. But yeah, they are great repositionable stickers for your mat, for your ruler, for your pattern, for your desk, for all kinds of things. And you can obviously reposition them and they won't leave a gummy goo behind them. So Gudrun did a lot of homework on those stickers. So that's our tip. Today we also have a great sale. We call it So Great Sale. And the So Great Sale this week is on the Anew bundle and the Anew fabric. And this is a really beautiful collection. I pulled a couple of images that show you some great examples of Anew. The first one is Charm Shuffle. So how fun is that? With the Anew bundle and some background fabric, that is really beautiful. And then the next one is Clarissa out of Anew. So fun as well. These quilts were both part of our bundle club at one point and just gorgeous. So let's take a look at the bundle. Here's Anew. And as you know, our bundles are really nicely balanced. So this is actually 12 pieces from pink to gold to this really fun kind of cranberry, and then the aqua or the blue turquoise, and then the dark blue. So this is a great collection of blue.
Want to move it down a little bit?
Sure.
There we go. Now you can see all of them.
How's that?
Perfect.
Okay, so there's the Anew bundle. In addition to the bundle, we have some yardage. First up is Anew Optimistic Skydive. This particular fabric we have, of course, as you can see it in the bundle, and we have it as a 1 yard and we have it as a 3 yard. I should probably tell you the prices here too. The price on the bundle is $69.95. The price on the 1 yards will be $9.50, and the price on the 3 yards will be $28.50. Great deals. So here is Anew Optimist Skydive in the 1 yard and 3 yard.
If that one sells out, I'll go skydiving.
Okay, we want to see that.
Me too.
And then we have Anew Renewal Night. So pretty. And then the night is this really dark background and the sort of dark ebony midnight blue, I would say. Very pretty. Again, we have this in 1 yard as well as 3 yard. Also in 1 yard and 3 yard, we have Anew Juju Galaxy. And this looks like fireflies and flowers and butterflies and all, bugs, some fun bugs, etc. So Juju Galaxy, I love that. That's really wonderful piece. And then we have one more fabric that we have in 1 and 3 yards. This is Anew Optimist Vineyard. And so same print as this one, I think. No, I take it back. It's not. They're each one just so, it's the same print as the Optimist Skydive. Sorry about that. So this is Optimist Vineyard and Optimist Skydive. There, I'll put those close so then I can see that one better. Aren't they pretty? And we have some more 1 yards. Optimist Marigold. So there's another Optimist. Spirited Sunbeam. So another yellow. Isn't that pretty? Daydreamer Pink Lemonade. Renewal Creamy. So here's Renewal Night, and we also have Renewal Creamy. Move these down so you can remember that these are 3 yards as well as 1 yards. And then Spirited Grapevine. You can see this purple grape really coming together here in this collection. And then Anew Juju Coral Reef. So fun. So fun. Love it, love it, love it. So that's our sale for today. The bundle, $69.95. The 1 yards, $9.50. The 3 yards, $28.50. And shop, shop, shop. I want to know who will be the first one to make a Billie out of Anew. I really love it. And it might be me. I don't know.
Post it in the crew. I'd love to see it.
We would love to see it. Yes, for sure.
Throw it up during the show too.
Exactly. If you are not a part of the crew, certainly go to Facebook and look for Gudrun's Quilt Crew and join. It's lots of fun. People sharing great tips and ideas and answering questions. It's really a friendly and happy group. I love going out there.
I think it's cool looking through all the different ideas people have.
Absolutely.
And just different styles.
Absolutely. I love it. And that's where I got the images for the Sew and Tell from the crew. Customers are posting images all the time there. So let's see, is it time to talk about the prize?
I think so.
We got something for you guys.
So if all you have to do is comment down below and we will pick a random name. And this month you will get the Billie pattern for free, as well as this 20-piece fat quarter bundle. And we will ship that right out to you. And then we'll announce the winners on our next show.
Love it. Why did you pick that one?
We picked this specifically because with this alone you could make a crib-sized Billie. And then obviously you need the pattern if you want to do that.
So,
yeah.
Perfect little scrappy one.
For sure. I love it. Thanks for that, guys. So if you win, we'll also email you to let you know you're a winner, and we'll get that into the mail to you. All you have to do is comment throughout the show, and we'll use our random comment generator and pick a winner, and hopefully you'll love this as much as we do. So what's coming up at GE, you ask? Lots of fun things. Always fun at GE. So we happen to be offering a Billie class. So at August 15th, here at GE, like I said, we're in Chaska, Minnesota. Come on in and take a Billie class. It will be so fun. We have sewing machines that you can use, or you can bring your own. We've got rulers and irons and cutting mats, and really a lovely outfitted classroom. So come on in if you haven't already. In terms of shows coming up, we have Tipsy Tuesday. You don't want to miss a Tipsy Tuesday. If you do, check it out on our website, gequiltdesigns.com, or on YouTube, because Gudrun always does some great tips. And then 1 Yard Wednesday is the weekly show at 9:30 Central. And on 1 Yard Wednesday, we always have fabulous fabrics at fantastic prices. And so join the producers and me for that next Wednesday. And finally, next week, it will be Happy Friday. And at noon Central Time, HP and GP always start for Happy Friday with something in a glass, and there are all kinds of announcements coming. I can't tell you what they are, but just know always something fun and new coming up at GE. So also our next So Great Saturday show, August 10th, 10 a.m. Central Time. We'll be back with a new featured pattern, a new featured bundle, and some new tips, and a new snack, maybe handmade by producers. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, keyword, yeah, they're both nodding and saying maybe. We're so glad you joined us this morning. Hey, producers, thanks so much. You're doing an awesome job over there.
Thank you. We hope everyone has a so great weekend and a so great Saturday, of course.
Of course, we love that. Grab yourself some fabric, make yourself a Billie, and please post it on the crew. We want to see what you're up to. See you next time. Bye-bye.